Alrighty, we did have our second meeting this week live on Grape Stage, and the way we're going to do this is we'll take a vote in our channel in the next day or two. We need to find a time which is good for the majority of the people, so we'll try and vote on something. But we did it 1 hour before the Grape Live weekly DAO call. I'd like to see if we can maybe tie it in the same time on a weekly basis. We've got now a channel in Discord that is available to be talked to for just the syndicate members. And we've started some voting. So we're going to have a Power 10 group. We'll adjust that as we can for the most reactives to do time-sensitive decisions. And that will be made up from the Gaming Council majority first. That's always going to be our primary, as Grape needs to lead this, and that's going to be the Gaming Council. We made some really cool decisions over the weekend. So I've put some of that on the video that's coming up. We bought one more stud floor studded, I think it was 3.83 or something like that. That gave us 12, and we've got 8 of these beautiful girls. That gives us a syndicate stable of 20 studs. We're going to have 7 Gen Zeros, and we're going to sell one off. But we had some fun. We've got some ups and downs. We watered the syndicate down a little bit more. We're at 420. We ended up going to 510 Solana for the syndicate. Mixed feelings on it, obviously, but we're doing this as a DAO, and we are a close DAO. We've done it awesome. A couple of disagreements along the way, but we made some really big decisions tonight. We made some big calls. We spent 100 Solana on a top 100 star Philly. We should have bought it a few days ago, but so be it. We can't do it all correctly. We're going to have some fun. I'm going to have some fun. It's been awesome. Special thanks again to the extra help we've had, and thank you, Mother, for the rabbits. But I think I should have pulled the trigger on that 64 stud filly. I should say that one that was, I think she was around rank 79. That would have given us a super high S breed. I should have pulled the trigger on it and made the decision. It's kind of hard because you're in that DAO situation. You don't want to do it if the other members don't agree. And Riptide, I, and Coffee were discussing that day the decision between a 39 Solana stud and a 64, and it was a big 25 difference, but it was a huge filly, and it would have made a huge breed, but we didn't buy either, and they both sold, didn't they? So
yeah.
But, I was without electricity. It was very hard for me to communicate these days, but I think we should not expect everything to be voted by the syndicate, because we cannot afford waiting for people to cast votes, or I think some people are here for live and forget strategy, and I don't think every decision and every detail has to be voted. Everyone trusts you with their fans. They know you've put your time and attention. They know you're gonna try and do the best for the stable, and they know you have lots of people around you for extra eyes. So I think decisions should be we have to enforce the decision making to be faster, in my opinion.
Well, we could also set up like a strata council inside the syndicate. Like you have a president, a vice president, a secretary, and them three can make the majority votes for the syndicate if no one answers.
Yes, but
I agree. Yeah, I should have just bitten the bullet, and it's in hindsight. That's why I didn't fuck around with the next buy. So I think it was just Riptide and I. We jumped on Discord, and we bought the filly that was the best at the time that fit what we wanted. So we didn't faff about, because the fillies were just going off. If people have a look at live questions, you're going to see we are now listed on the Soul Stables for our 57 stud.
Cool. Nice.
We need to make a decision. There's 2 more people that wanted to join in the stable, and I think they would be valuable additions to the stable. I'll put this in our 10-person chat, and that's Taco Fund. Taco Fund actually has the biggest horse in Grape, personal horse, stud, that is. Not just that, he was keen, and he did say that he was away for the week, then he couldn't get into the stable. So that was his first one. Volden Wolf, I linked that chat from him about how he's been in real life syndicates. So he may actually add a little bit of real life experience to the stable. He can't make this call now, but that's the only other 2 people that have got a hold of me. So I've actually not met several of the people that are now in the syndicate, and that to me highlights a fucking awesome situation because we've got people that are joining due to being a team event, a social aspect, and just aping in and are keen to not necessarily have managing stakes or that, but it's actually cool to see new people banding under a different event that we're doing in Grape.
It's awesome, man.
So Barn Dog, so these two new members, what's the total? If we let them in, what's the total budget for the syndicate?
Well, at the moment we're at 102 spare, so completely spare. But then some of that might come in as floor studs from Perts. But think of it as 112, sorry, that we've got left in the kitty at the moment to spend.
No, total spent, everything together, everything we spent, everything that we have left over. If you factor in the two new members, how much total is the syndicate?
That spreadsheet should be correct, I think. So we're looking at paid 388 plus 20. So we're looking at paid 408. But keep in mind, some of that paid have also, instead of paying fees, have given us floor studs. We took on 4 floor studs, and
for 20 then.
I think that's factored in.
Okay, and then if you do these floor stud exchanges for equity into the syndicate, how many? And then with the planned horses that we plan to buy, how many total horses or studs and fillies are in the syndicate that you predict?
at the moment we've got. I thought we had 15, but it looks like we may have 16. Just let me double check that.
I
So we
think
have
we've 17 if we've gotten a stud from who was the last person in? Not Archimedes. Errata.
So I can see that, but I guess let's have a look at our horses. Knock these out first, and we'll get that discussion when we get to it. 5 links there at the moment. I need one more screen open. Where is it?
So I did a calculation on go to the last two, Barn. So Riptide likes the 3996. I am partial to 2019, and then if we buy both of those with the syndicate stud fees, that's 151 soul total.
Yeah, 2019 was one that came up in my searches as well. Definitely a good filly as well. Oh, actually, 3996 was one that I'd also seen from Selane's. A dude in the Selane's chat was offering to give a discount to the Selane's Dow. I don't know if he'd extend anything towards us in that regard, but it just might mean they might actually get 3996 a little bit cheaper.
Good
So
horse.
what's the first horse you mentioned?
So 231, rank 231 is 2019. That's going to be a good S horse. That is.
Yeah, the 3396 pisses over that.
I'm a little bit delayed by the looks of those. Bars will adjust out. If you guys are seeing that, it'll adjust.
No, the 2019 best combo is with Scuba. What's the number on the 100 you love? It's the 1095. Is that it?
This is the 100. It's not that I love. Just think that it might be the best choice at the moment. So it's no 1095 is lower. He's a lower rank by 18 points. I can have a look at him difference.
Oh yeah, the 2601 91.
Yeah.
Almost the same.
Yeah, the same stats. Different on the turns. And I guess you'd get more. You get more crown from this. We're going to find that out this week as well.
Yeah, it's a lot of money, but we have the money, right?
That's the thing is it is a lot. We could have gotten this last week for 64, but we are where we are right now. And once we add this in, that then brings up the averages of the other ones. We're still covered. Our stable's still going to be well in front, and we need to plan. We need to plan on getting the best stable we can. I think this is a good choice personally, just based on that's going to give us a beast, right?
Or we could sell one of these Gen Zeros on the open market, maybe our worst one, and then we can fundraise that way. I say we go for the biggies right now.
Yeah, happy with that.
See, if we didn't buy that stud, we could have bought this one here for 45 and then bought another floor filly. Someone made us buy a stud.
What did we have that stud to match up with?
No. Just doing. We bought a floor stud just to get our numbers right. So I think at the moment is the vote going to be let's spend 100 on this and 63 on this.
Yeah.
To me, it's a yes.
Riptide, you happy with that?
Yeah. Just flip the numbers again. So make that 9923 and then the other one 9921.
Oh, that's a lot better.
Isn't she boring?
Yeah, just basic numbers. Just basic numbers. We're over a $50,000 USD stable. Like if we sell everything now, it's like probably 55. It's a beautiful thing.
There's only 11 Solana difference on those, and I'm just going through my mind right now. When you're 89 in, you might as well go that extra and get that big girl, that big racehorse. That could be the difference between making it. So let's just let's spend
Just drop
some.
those balls, mate. Just drop them. Balls deep.
Yeah, we got clearance. Let's go. Let's do it.
All right, 63. Let's buy this filly, and we'll sort out that remaining 10, 12.5. It's going to be now later.
No, I feel you, Sixon. I really do. I mean, yeah, it kind of sucks seeing the shares go down. Yeah, part of the overall vision of bringing this photo finish idea and then Barn for remix it in and making this excellent syndicate idea. It is a proof of concept for how I see Grape to evolve. Kind of putting their flag down in the metaverse, putting their flag down on a racetrack, putting their flag down on land, and creating a Grape presence in the metaverse and NFTs and all that stuff, and bringing the community together.
It's about extending it out, and like because you have to move with it, right? Because at the minute, obviously, great exposure across all the projects, but if they're going all online, if they're going all into the metaverse, it makes sense that Grape follows them.
Yeah, like I see, all the Web2 games and all that stuff. That's good for now, but I see us moving to Web3 games and gaming together and Grape owning some assets. And yeah, it's a great future, and Photo Finish is just round one, I think.